Hello everybody and welcome to the Star Wars quiz. I'm Harry, your host for the night. This quiz is presented by Beyond the Box Set, that is our logo there. And thank you Mum for your comments there. You will notice I do have a countdown now down there somewhere. So let's give it another 5 minutes, just let some more people come in. And hopefully we're going to have a really good quiz tonight. So I hope you all got pen and paper or something to write with at least. Please don't put your answers in the comments. Because then everybody can see. And, have fun, basically. Now, I've just got another 4.5 minutes to kill in a room by myself where I kind of have to talk to people. Luckily, my good friend Mr. Beer is here. That's going to run out by the end, but, Now would be a great time for you to get yourself another drink. We are going to do... So, there's 8 rounds in this. Each round is 5 questions long. And we're going to have a break halfway through and a break at the end of the questions as well before I read the answers. So after question 20, 5-minute break. After question 40, another 5-minute break. And then I'll do the answers and then you can submit your scores. I probably will squash that beer in 4.5 minutes. It's going to be quite easy to do. So, what kind of Star Wars fans are you all? I've had a few prequel quotes in the comments here. Are we all prequel fans? Personally, I am. I think that episode 2 is the best of the prequels. Yeah, it's probably not the best Star Wars film of all. Let's see. What else we got in the comments here? Storm Dupler says, I'll pay you 1 faking Star Wars t-shirt if you pour that beer on your head at the end of the quiz when I win. Okay, so if Storm Dupler wins, and I'm feeling, I don't know, particularly high at the time, then I guess I'll pour a beer on my head for a t-shirt. Thank you, Ant, for the compliment. Yes, I thought I'd dress up for the occasion. Why not? I mean, I'm a quiz host. If I was a quiz host on TV, I'd be wearing this. So, this is TV of the modern day. Storm Duper, you're an original trilogy Star Wars fan. Well, you'll be fine. Don't worry, the questions are all over the place. We got prequel stuff, we got original stuff, we got sequel stuff, spin-offs, other themes. There's all sorts in this quiz. It covers all bases. Well... not quite all. Don't really have many of the animated TV show facts in this, but TV shows. If I make a mistake, fans will correct me. It's not annoying. Well, I hope, Storm Duper, I hope you've not been watching Clone Wars in preparation for this, because you might be a tad disappointed. Given I have not seen a single episode of Clone Wars, I have not really included it in this quiz. Didn't think it'd be fair. I've written from what I know. The best questions are always the ones that you know already. Don't have to look up any facts or anything. Yeah, I am going to finish this. Up to 16 people now, that's good. I know it's more than that, because I know my mum and dad are watching on the same account, but, thanks for coming, guys. Storm Duper says, I'm a brave man for engaging the fans. Yep. Well, we'll have to see how it goes, won't we? What beer is this? It is a McEwen's Levy. It is my current favourite. There we go. It's quite nice. It's a traditional Scottish beer, apparently. Who knew Scottish people made beer? It's nice. Smoky. Also, shout out to the co-host of my podcast, John, who is moderating the comments right now. So, you might see Beyond the Box Set posting in there. Most of the time, that'll be John. I might do a little comment, but you'll probably hear me typing. My keyboard's quite loud. Okay, well, that is a countdown that is very low. So, I guess we should get started. So, if you're all ready, with your pens and papers, and your beers ready, and everything, we'll get going. So round 1 is on general knowledge. Question 1. Which Star Wars film attracted a crowd fund of over $400 million from disgruntled fans who wanted the studio to remake it? So question 1. Which Star Wars film attracted a crowdfund of over $400 million from disgruntled fans who wanted the studio to remake it? So, Faking Star Wars said, FYI, we own any and all answers featuring the words May 4th. May the 4th be with you all. Yeah, just another reminder, please don't put answers in the comments, because then everybody will know, and then that kind of destroys the quiz. So, yeah, come on, let's all have fun. Faking Star Wars, you don't have pen and paper? Well, use your notes or whatever. Great, okay, well, I'll carry on. So, question 2. How many Star Wars films were actually directed by George Lucas? So question 2, how many Star Wars films were directed by George Lucas? Wow, comments are really going off. What's a moof milker? Is this an internet term or is it a Star Wars term? I don't know. I'm very out of touch with everything. Okay, question 3. Which is the only Star Wars film not to use the phrase, I have a bad feeling about this, or I have a very bad feeling about this? So question 3, which is the only Star Wars film not to use the phrase, I have a bad feeling about this, or I have a very bad feeling about this? You know, just slightly different wording, but yeah. How are you all doing so far? Are you finding it too hard, too easy? I mean, you can tell me in the comments, but I can't do anything about it because I've written it, so I'm not gonna... I can't easily just change it. Not quickly, anyway. Apparently Moof Milker is a Star Wars term. In Force Awakens, Han uses it. Yeah, I do not remember that at all. I do know that film fairly well. Wow, the comments are really kicking off. Don't know why I'm surprised. Okay, question 4. Which 90s boy band had a cameo, which was unfortunately cut in Attack of the Clones? So, question 4. Which 90s boy band had a cameo in Attack of the Clones? Unfortunately, it didn't make the final cut of the movie. But my god, I wish it did. Oh, Faking Star Wars also says, I love your Corona cut. Looks pretty clean. Did you trim yourself? Yes, I did. No, we're all having to make do in the virus right now, and yeah. What do you think of the set, by the way? You know, I'm not showing off or anything, but I do have 12 loo rolls. It's good. Okay, next question. Potentially a fair few points in this one. So, question 5. Name all the actors and voice actors who have played the same roles across all 3 trilogies. So, question 5. Name all actors and voice actors who have played the same roles across all 3 trilogies. And I am including any cameo appearances. So I'll give you a little bit of time on that one, because it might take you a little bit to really rack your brains for it. I won't tell you how many are available as well. Yeah, these are actually 2-ply. I think that some of these might even be 3-ply. Yeah, it's a quality house, this. Also, I'm not a caveman. I have some standards. No, to clarify, these people weren't necessarily in every film, but they will have had at least one appearance, even a cameo appearance, in all 3 trilogies. So, for example, they might have been in episodes 1, 5, and 9, as an example, and that would count. 3-ply for the trilogy. Yeah. Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, and these people all played the same character. So as an example, Obi-Wan Kenobi would not be eligible, so I'm giving you a little hint here, because he wasn't played by the same person in all 3 trilogies. However, the character did appear in all 3 trilogies, even if it was just a little cameo role in the sequel trilogy. Cameo voice role. But that counts, but Obi-Wan Kenobi as doesn't actually count as an answer here. Because he was played by a different person in the original trilogy. Okay, I'm going to move on now. So, round 2 is on the original trilogy. I think this is what a lot of you are here for, so thought I'd get to it nice and quick. Question 4. Who is the first character or characters to appear on screen in Star Wars A New Hope? So question 6. Who is the first character or characters to appear on screen in Star Wars A New Hope? And by which I mean in the same shot. So not just like all in the first scene, but yeah, the same shot. I knew somebody was going to ask if it was trousers or pyjamas under that formal top. Well, let me tell you, it's neither. Yeah, I'll let you imagine the rest. Oh, that's getting very empty. Okay, question 7. What is the last audible line of... Sorry, let me try that again. Question 7. What is the last audible line of spoken dialogue in Return of the Jedi? So question 7. What is the last audible line of spoken dialogue in Return of the Jedi? God, faking Star Wars, you're really there with the compliments tonight. Has anyone told you you could pass as Cassian Andor? Well, that is quite nice. I'm trying to remember which one he is. That's Rogue One, isn't it? It's Diego Luna. Yeah, he is hot. I'm taking that as a strong compliment. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna let that go to my head. Okay, question 8. Later referenced in the animated sitcom Family Guy, what was the original working title used to deter snoopers during filming of Return of the Jedi? So question 8, later referenced in the animated sitcom Family Guy, what was the original working title used to deter snoopers during filming of Return of the Jedi? I think we've all got a bit of a crush on Diego Luna right now. Yeah. He's worth it. Sorry, I just need to send a text to downstairs to get more beer. Because this is not going to do. I've still got a couple of rounds to get through before my break. Okay, next question. Question 9. Aside from Luke, who is the only named X-Wing pilot to survive all 3 of the original movies? So question 9. Aside from Luke, who is the only named X-Wing pilot to survive all 3 of the original movies? blue milk is better than beer? Well, you know what? If you could get like a blue milk branded beer, then yeah, I don't really know what I'm saying here. That would be appropriate here. I don't know. Just forget how I said anything. That wasn't worth talking about. Okay, next question. In which of the original trilogy is the name Anakin Skywalker first spoken aloud? So question 10. In which film in the original trilogy is the name Anakin Skywalker first spoken aloud? What is my midichlorians count? Well, mine, off the charts, definitely, yeah. Oh my god, there's so many quotes in the comments, this is getting crazy. I have to wait for the quotes round, that's going to be mad. So, round 3 is on numbers. Well, what do you mean by numbers, I hear you ask? Well, let me get to it. So, question 11. How many of the 11 live-action Star Wars movies have R2-D2 and C-3PO appeared in? So question 11, how many of the 11 live-action Star Wars movies have both R2-D2 and C-3PO appeared in? Stormduper in the comments, you answered your own question, so great. I think you got it. I was talking about the original trilogy, so race order don't matter. Right, next question, 12. In 2012, I've lined these up weirdly with the question numbers. In 2012, how much did Disney buy Lucasfilm for? To the nearest $500 million. So, it's a lot, but yeah. Question 12, in 2012, how much did Disney buy Lucasfilm for to the nearest $500 million? I can hear somebody coming up the stairs. Come in.
Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here.
Hello. This is my beer order. And this is my girlfriend Louise, who is currently not in camera shot.
Oh.
Don't knock over my set. Stand in front of me and wave at people.
Cheers, everyone.
Thank you very much, Louise.
Bye.
And now I'm drinking pedigree. Excellent. Okay, so next question. Hope you don't mind that little interlude there. Question 13. In what year did A New Hope premiere in theatres? So question 13. In what year did A New Hope premiere in theatres? Yes, I was drinking that like an advert. Oh, that tastes nice. that was involuntary. That also wasn't supposed to be like an advert. Whoopsie. Put that one there. Great. So how is this stream going for you guys? Am I asking the questions too fast, too slow? You know, please somebody let me know. And also, how's the quality? What do you think of all this? Do you like these questions that I've put on the side of the screen here and everything? It's the first time I'm doing this. First time I'm doing this with like live questions on screen and stuff. So I don't know. Is it working for you all? Bring back Louise. Okay. Maybe I will get her back later on. So, next question, 14. What is the unit number of one of the stormtroopers that Luke and Han steal the uniform from in A New Hope? For a hint, it's a reference to another George Lucas film. So, question 14. What is the unit number of one of the stormtroopers that Luke and Han steal the uniform from in A New Hope? It's a reference to another George Lucas film. So, definitely getting a bit more difficult now. But they're still going to be all over the place. They're not all going to be hard from here. There are some right easy ones coming up, I think. Oh, a lot of love for Louise in the comments. Great. Need backing music. Okay. those of you who were there early enough, what do you think of the little music that I used at the start? Was that alright? I could bring that in. Look, I'll bring that in right now. Don't Google. Don't Google to find out if you're right or not. Well, in fact, no. You can do it if you want, but just, don't change your answers. Don't cheat. No. In fact, I'd prefer it if you didn't, because you might find out another answer. Louise is in the comments. Great. I don't need to text to do a bit for the next beer run. I can just talk to you now. Okay, next question. Question 15. How many limbs has Obi-Wan Kenobi severed in the movies? So, question 15. How many limbs has Obi-Wan Kenobi severed in all of the movies? And just to settle any arguments right away, Darth Maul counts as 2. 2 legs. I know it was right down the middle at 2 legs, but yeah. So, I'll leave you with that one for a while, because that might get you thinking. Oh, faking Star Wars, so my eyes literally lit up when she came by. Well, the question is, what did my eyes light up for Louise or for Pedigree? Yeah. Right. Let's see. We have background music. Okay. You guys will have to tell me if you like this or not. Also, I can't hear it, so you need to tell me if it's too quiet, too loud, whatever. I don't know. McClunky, yes. I would say that this background music is probably a bit McClunky. Yeah, droid limbs do count. Yeah. Wait. Oh no, sorry. Wait a minute. No. Droid limbs like Grievous was. He wasn't a droid, was he? Was he a droid? Was he a life form? Was he kind of a bit of two, bit of both? I don't know. Either way, Grievous counts. Actually, yeah, if I were to include droids, then it would be in the hundreds or something, so and impossible to count. So no. Next time, please dress up as Palpatine in quarantine. Okay, not really sure how to do that, but I've got a lot of black fabric somewhere. Yeah. The music has gone now? Or is music... The music is a bit quiet. Let's put it there. Okay. Right, I think I'm going to move on to the next question. So, Prequel Trilogy. Speaking of Grievous, prequel character, I guess. Cool, so we'll have a 5-minute break after this round, but for now, question 16. In episode 1, The Phantom Menace, who is Anakin's pod racing rival? It's question 16. In episode 1, The Phantom Menace, who is Anakin's pod racing rival? See, I told you there'd be some easy ones in here. You better get this. I should play Jewel of Fates. For those of you who don't know, that is the more iconic music from The Phantom Menace. At the end where they have that big lightsaber fight. Yeah, no, I'm not really sure if I can get a legal copy of that I can put out on a public stream, so I'm not going to risk it. It is very 80s Nintendo music, I will give you that. Okay, next question. Question 17. In episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, there were 2 concurrent lightsaber duels. One between Yoda and Palpatine, and one between Obi-Wan and who? So question 17. In episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, there were 2 concurrent lightsaber duels. One between Yoda and Palpatine, and one between Obi-Wan and who? I mean, do you want the music louder? I mean, it's nothing to listen to. It's just nonsense. It's just something so I'm not being quiet in an echoey room. I don't know. You're loving loving the art direction on the sign in the back. Oh my god, faking Star Wars, have you got a crush on me or something? I mean, well, you know how to talk to me. It's great. I'm enjoying it. Question 18. What was Anakin's mother's name? Question 18. What was Anakin's mother's name? The hand lettering is nice, thank you very much. Well, I've been told it's a bit small, so I'm probably just going to redo it. But bigger. I've turned the music up a touch. I can't hear it, but, you know, shout at me if it's too loud or anything. Question 19. How many suits of clone trooper armour were made for episode 2? To the nearest 10. So question 19, how many suits of clone trooper armour were made to the nearest 10? For episode 2, that was, Attack of the Clones. Now I'm being told to lower the volume. Oh my god, this is all over the place. Right, okay, I don't know, whatever. Question 20. In the opera scene in Revenge of the Sith, Emperor Palpatine tells a story about who? Or whom? I don't know which word is which. Question 20. In the opera scene in Revenge of the Sith, Emperor Palpatine tells a story about somebody. Question mark. You can tell me who. Faking Star Wars are asking me to come back shirtless, but still with the waistcoat and tie. I will... Maybe I'll think about it. Okay, so that is the end of the prequel trilogy round. That's the end of the first half. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break here. The music might get a bit louder, I apologise. And I'm going to repeat the questions on screen. And yeah, see you all in 5 minutes. Bye! I'm back! And yeah, sorry, shirt is still on. I've got some decency. I'm not stripping off for the internet on my first outing. Like, come on, buy me a drink first, please. Okay, so let's move on. Half-time break slide. Whoops. Next round is on actors. So, question 21. The late, great Carrie Fisher was briefly married to which chart-topping singer-songwriter in the 80s? So, question 21. Carrie Fisher was briefly married to which chart-topping singer-songwriter in the 80s? I've genuinely forgotten this question, so I'm quite interested to find out. God, there was a lot going on in the comments here. Yeah, by the way, John is the Animal Crossing one. I just build sets out of loo roll and Corona boxes. Literally, this took me about a week, and then these questions over here, that took me about another week. So I like tinkering. It's good. Next question, 22. Question 22. To date, the only actor who has been I was misreading. To date, only one actor has been Oscar nominated for their performance in a Star Wars movie. Who was it? So question 22. To date, only one actor has been nominated for their performance in a Star Wars movie. Who was it? Oh my god, there are too many comments here. Sorry, I left the music a little loud there, my bad. Okay, what? Yeah, I will admit, I did go and ask Louise, should I take my top off? And then she's like, Harry, it's the internet. Don't take your top off. So, it's good that I've got it. Question 23. In addition to playing Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill has also found long-running success as the voice of which iconic comic book character? So question 23. In addition to playing Luke Skywalker, actor Mark Hamill has also found long-running success in voicing which iconic comic book character? No, I'm not doing it. Stop. I mean, the idea of a live streamed YouTube proposal. I mean, it's fun in concept, but what if she were to say no? It might go viral. Oh, on the other hand, it might go viral. Sweet money. Great. He's voiced so many. Well, I'm looking for one comic book character, and I don't know, just pick the biggest one you can think of. You might be right. Who knows? Okay, question 24. James Earl Jones is known to Star Wars fans for playing the voice of Darth Vader. Which other famous cinematic father figure did he also provide the voice for? So question 24. James Earl Jones is known to Star Wars fans for playing the voice of Darth Vader. Which other famous cinematic father figure did he also provide the voice for? Okay, next question. Question 25. In which 1997 action movie did Harrison Ford memorably play the President of the United States? So question 25. In which 1997 action movie did Harrison Ford memorably play the President of the United States? Oh, more than just a couple of beers down. This is beer number 4, maybe? I don't know. Me and Louise did our finances today, and I tell you what, we spent way too much on beer. Way too much. But hey, what else are you going to do? There's very little to do these days. Okay, next round is on the sequel trilogy. So, question 26. What dead character tells Rey during her vision in The Force Awakens that these are her first steps? So, question 26. Which dead character tells Rey during her vision in The Force Awakens that these are her first steps? I am enjoying the comments. It's a good read. Plenty of compliments in the comments. So, obviously I'm going to like them. Okay. Question 27. What is the first line in the sequel trilogy? And a bonus point for who said it. So, question 27. What is the first line in the sequel trilogy? And I'll give you a bonus point for who said it as well. Oh, this beer's gone down quickly. Question 28. Which film in the sequel trilogy has the worst score on Rotten Tomatoes? Question 28. Which film in the sequel trilogy has the worst score on Rotten Tomatoes? You know what? I always struggle with the word trilogy. It's just one of those words that I can't really pronounce very well. It's not because I'm drunk. I mean, I know that's what drunk people would say, but it's not. I don't know. Yeah. Faking Star Wars, you're saying I'm having a good interaction with chat? Well, other than occasionally reading one of your comments, John's the one who's replying to you all, so, thanks John. John's doing a good job as well. Audience score or critic score? Whoops. 1 second. 1 second. Hey, I'm allowed to look things up. One second, nearly there. The critic score, I think. The one that has the tomato meter. Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's just call it the critic score. So yeah, which one has the worst on Rotten Tomatoes? Sorry, should have foreseen that when ran the question. John, by question 40, he'll be needing those toilet rolls. What do you mean? What does that even mean? Okay, sorry, John, I'll get back to my questions. Question 29. During the filming of The Force Awakens, Harrison Ford broke his ankle doing what? So question 29, during the filming of The Force Awakens, Harrison Ford broke his ankle doing what? Sorry guys, I started looking that thing up when I didn't see the comment that John had already done it. My bad. Okay. I'm going to carry on going then. Question 30. The island of Act 2 harboured Luke Skywalker as he hid from the rest of the galaxy. Which country was this island shot? So, question 30. The island of Act 2 harboured Luke Skywalker as he hid from the rest of the galaxy? Which country is the island that this was shot? Okay, on to the next round. The next round is spin-offs. So, first question is, question 31. Which TV and stage actress played the singing landlady of the Mos Eisley Cantina in the Star Wars Holiday Special? So, question 31. Which TV and stage actress played the singing landlady of the Mos Eisley Cantina in the Star Wars Holiday Special? Now, if you haven't seen this, as soon as this quiz is finished, but not before, I recommend that you go and look this up, because it's just a great piece of cinema. Maybe watch the whole holiday special. I never have, because it looks awful, and I've never been in the mood. Annoyingly, it's also not on Disney+. Bit disappointed about that, Disney. Come on, step up your game. Own it. It's not... Well, I've not seen it, but it's not like super racist like some of your stuff that you've put on there. Yeah. Tell you what, I watched Steamboat Willie recently on Disney+. That shit is weird. It's like Animal Cruelty the movie. It is very strange. Excellent, okay. Question 32. Caravan of Courage was the first of 2 movies focusing on the adventures of which Star Wars side characters? So question 32, Caravan of Courage was the first of 2 TV movies focusing on the adventures of which Star Wars side characters? So one of my friends who I asked to come and join, to come and take part in this quiz tonight, he said, well, I've not actually seen many Star Wars films, so I don't really think that I'd be very good at it. I was like, oh, come along and do it anyway. He replied, we just watched Solo and it was bad. Well, yeah, you watched the spin-off one and it was the worst one. Of course it was bad. Why do you start with that one? Maniac. Question 33. The animated feature, The Clone Wars, takes place in the period between which 2 live-action Star Wars movies? There's 2 points available here as well. So question 33, the animated feature, The Clone Wars, takes place in the period between which 2 live-action Star Wars movies? And there's 2 points available. Okay, so for this next question, we have a guest. So, Louise? She's been waiting outside for a while. Well, I think she's been distracted as well, because now she's been... Oh, hello. Come stand here. Oh, you've done your hair like Star Wars.
Well, it's a quick job, isn't it? But... Okay, where's the questions?
The question is going to be right there. Now.
Baby Yoda, or the child, as the show calls it, shows us a new thing that the Force can do, which appears in later movies. What is it?
I'm going to read it a second time.
So for a second time, Baby Yoda, or the child, shows us a new thing that the Force can do, which appears in later movies. What is it? Bye.
Do you want to say anything to the people?
No.
Do you want to say anything to me?
Hello.
Hello.
You're doing a good job.
Oh, thank you. Do you want to show me your t-shirt?
It's got Baby Yoda.
Move this way.
You can't really see it. So he's there.
Show it to him as you walk past, as you walk out.
Okay.
Don't know if they'll hit you on your way out.
Don't make me knock over this podium. I need some bog roll, for God's sakes. Bloody apocalypse show.
Oh, sorry. Cool. Great. Well, hope you all enjoyed that little interlude. Louise loves Baby Yoda so much that I just had to kind of bring her in this question, really. And she wants to be included in stuff. So, next question, 35. What do the shows Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. have in common with one of the Star Wars spin-offs? So, question 35. What do Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. all have in common with one of the Star Wars spin-offs? I'll leave you with that for a few minutes. But, a bit. People saying Solo is the best film? No, I know I'm late to these comments. No, it is not the best film. I mean, I like the idea of all the spin-off stuff. Like, I liked how it ended with Darth Maul there, and, there was going to be other stuff going on, but it's not the best film. Well, Stormduper, you say there are probably a million things in common. Well, if you get the right one, you get the point. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to give you any clues. Okay, I'm going to move on. So, round 8, the final round. Question 36. Who said, "It's a trap"? 36. It's a trap. Who said it? No, I'm gonna leave the amount of context very vague, and maybe you got it right. Maybe you'll get angry at me. What are you gonna do? You can't do anything. I'm here. You're somewhere else. You don't know where I am. You don't know where I live. Please don't try and find where I live. You probably could. I'm probably not being very safe online. Great. So, next question. Who said, "Many Bothans died to bring us this information"? Question 37. Who said, "Many Bothans died to bring us this information"? Do my best with little impersonations here. I'm not going to go all out. People asking me, when's your quiz going to finish? Well, great. That's encouragement right there. Next question. I can take you in warm, or I can take you in cold. So who said that? Question 38. I can take you in warm, or I can take you in cold. Who said it? Oh, nearly there. You can sing a little bit there. Go away. Yes. Sorry, this is just a t-shirt stretched over another box of beer. You guys can't really see this, but there's not just one layer of beer boxes here. There's actually 2 more down below. It's been a tough quarantine. We found a way to make it easy, and that way is booze. Okay, next question. I don't like blank. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. So question 39, fill in the blank. I don't like blank. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. I can hear Louise laughing in the background. I'm pretty sure she knows this one. We're just currently working our way through the prequels. We just watched episode 2 yesterday. The music in that is so good, right? Go back, watch that film, listen to some of the music, and then it will be in your head for about a week. It's great. Like the Anakin Padme theme. Stop laughing at me! Okay. The next and final question. Question 40. Luke, I am your father. Who said that? So question 40. Who said, Luke, I am your father? I mean, I thought I'd finish you off with a fairly easy one, so enjoy that. Right, well, I'm going to leave that there for a quick sec. I'm going to take another 5-minute break because I need more beer. And yeah, I'm going to leave you with the questions coming up on screen again. So enjoy your Nintendo music. See you in 5 minutes. Bye. Forget Baby Yoda. Look who we've got. This is Lara. Lara, say hello to the internet. Hello, internet. Why are you so scary? You right there, Lara? It's beating very fast. I should probably put her down. Okay. There you go. Mind the set. Oh, she doesn't take the screen very well.
Oh, come on, Lara.
Oh, she got very
Poor
scared.
Lara.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm covered in hair. There. Oh. Bloody dogs. Okay, are you all ready with your questions and answers and stuff? Whew. Oh, sorry, I'm all with up as well. Okay. So I am now... What have I done here? Yes. Okay. Answers. So, round 1, general knowledge. Question 1. The Star Wars film that attracted a crowd fund of over $400 million was The Last Jedi. So question 1, The Last Jedi. So you can mark your scores here. Oh, that music needs to be turned down, I think. Oh, there's no music in this. Yeah, you can mark your scores here, and then later on at the end, I'll give you a link to a page where you can submit your scores, and we've got a leaderboard going as well. So you can see who's in first place, top 3, top 5, everything like that. Dog should have been in costume, you're right. Question 2, how many Star Wars films were directed by George Lucas? 4. It was A New Hope and all of the prequels. Which is weird, right? Because A New Hope is... It feels different to like the prequel kind of standard, so I don't really know what that's about. Question 3. The only Star Wars film not to use the phrase I have a bad feeling about this is Solo, a Star Wars story. Because in that one they say, I have a good feeling about this. Is that ironic? Because the film didn't do very well. Question 4. The 90s boy band that had a cameo, which unfortunately cut, in Attack of the Clones was NSYNC. So question 4, NSYNC. How good would that have been? I'd have loved it. Question 5. Name all the actors and voice actors who played the same roles across all 3 trilogies. And there is 1 point per answer here, per correct answer. So, first up we have Frank Oz as Yoda. I'll accept characters or actors, I don't mind which. Anthony Daniels as C-3PO. Ian McDiarmid as Palpatine, or the Emperor, or any correct version of who he is. Kenny Baker as R2-D2. James Earl Jones as Darth Vader. And Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca. So, do I need to wait a bit here for any kind of disgruntled arguments? I don't really know. I think I'll let John handle it. Also, I'm pretty sure I got all 6. It's difficult though, because, you know. Right, next. The original trilogy, round 2. So question 6. Hello? Oh dear. We have another contender for the cutest being.
I can't put it on there.
No. I'll just have to hold.
You hold Mr. Porgy.
I will. So, question 6. Who is the first character or characters to appear on screen in Star Wars A New Hope? And it is C-3PO and R2-D2. I believe that they both appear on screen in the same shot, and they are the first characters that actually have names. Just gotta keep an eye on the comments. Yeah, no, John has got this. Thank you, John. You're the best. Question 7. What is the last audible line of spoken dialogue in Return of the Jedi? It is, he's my brother. So question 7, the answer is, he's my brother. Question 8. Later referenced on the animated sitcom Family Guy, what is the original working title used to deter snoopers during filming of Return of the Jedi? It is Blue Harvest. Question 8. Blue Harvest. Question 9. Aside from Luke, who is the only named X-Wing pilot to survive all 3 of the original movies? It is Wedge Antilles. Question 9. Wedge Antilles. Question 10. In which of the original trilogy is the name Anakin Skywalker first spoken aloud? It is Return of the Jedi. I always thought it was Empire Strikes Back, but I guess it does make sense. It is actually Return of the Jedi. Okay, round 3, numbers. I'm really rushing through these, but that's fine. It's only the answers. Question 11. How many of the 11 live-action Star Wars movies have R2-D2 and C-3PO appeared in? The answer is 10. So question 11, the answer is 10. Question 12. In 2012, how much did Disney buy Lucasfilm for to the nearest $500 million? It is $4 billion. So, question 12, the answer is $4 billion. Question 13. What year did A New Hope premiere in theatres? It was 1977. Question 13, 1977. Question 14. What is the unit number of one of the stormtroopers that Luke and Han steal the uniform from in A New Hope? It is 1138, which is a reference to the George Lucas film THX 1138. Apparently. I don't know. I've not seen that film. I probably never will. Question 15. How many limbs has Obi-Wan Kenobi severed in the movies? If Darth Maul counts as 2, it is actually 9 limbs. Question 15. 9 limbs. And I'll read them out to you right now, actually. So he severed 3 of Anakin's limbs. 2 with General Grievous, who does count, like I did say. 1 in a bar in episode 4. 1 in a bar in episode 2. And, of course, 2 from Darth Maul, which adds up to 9 limbs. No, you don't get a bonus point for getting 4 billion exactly. Come on. I said to the nearest 500 million, so no. Round 4, Prequel Trilogy. Question 16. In Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, who is Anakin's pod racing rival? It is Sebulba. Question 16, Sebulba. Question 17. In Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, there were 2 concurrent lightsaber duels, one between Yoda and Palpatine, and one between Obi-Wan, and if you put Anakin Skywalker, you get a point. But if you put Darth Vader, I'll give you 2 points. Because Anakin, yeah, I can see why you might have put that, it's kind of true. But also, at that point, he was Darth Vader. He had been named Darth Vader. He was identifying as that. So, that is the more correct answer. You get a bonus point if you got that. Question 18. What was Anakin's mother's name? It was Shmi Skywalker. Question 18. Shmi Skywalker. Don't need the surname. If you just put Shmi or something, then that's fine. Question 19. How many suits of clone trooper armour were made for episode 2? To the nearest 10, it is 0. There are in fact no clone trooper armours built for episode 2. They were all computer animated. And if you watch it back, you can tell. You can tell. Question 20. In the opera scene in Revenge of the Sith, Emperor Palpatine tells a story about who? Oh, I think I was supposed to read out all those different options. Well, whatever. You might have got it. It was Darth Plagueis. I've not even put that down right there, have I? Question 20. The correct answer is Darth Plagueis. Sorry, I meant to read that as multiple choice. That was my bad. Question 21. The late and great Carrie Fisher was briefly married to which chart-topping singer-songwriter in the 80s? It was Paul Simon. Question 21. Carrie Fisher was married to Paul Simon. Who? I'm joking. Question 22. To date, only one actor has been Oscar nominated for their performance in a Star Wars movie. It was Sir Alec Guinness, who was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in A New Hope. So, question 22. The correct answer is Sir Alec Guinness. Question 23. In addition to playing Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill has also found long-running success in the voice of which iconic comic book character? It is the Joker. Question 23. It is the Joker. Question 24. James Earl Jones is known to Star Wars fans for playing the voice of Darth Vader. Which other famous cinematic father figure did he play the voice for? It was Mufasa in The Lion King. Question 24. Mufasa. Question 25. If you said Simba's dad, I'll give you a half point. I think you need to actually say his name. Mufasa. It's a good name. It's a great film. Not the remake. Not so good. Question 25. In which 1997 action movie did Harrison Ford memorably play the President of the United States? It was Air Force One. Question 25. Air Force One. Conveniently, Air Force One is actually an episode that me and John have done on our podcast. Our podcast is called Beyond the Box Set. Yes, I am plugging right now. This is the logo here. Every episode on Beyond the Box Set, we've been going for over 3 years now. We've got over 160 episodes. Every episode we pitch prequels, sequels and spin-offs to films that don't have any. So you pick a film like, say, Air Force One, and you're trying to think, okay, what if there was Air Force 2? Or if that was the sequel, or something completely silly. We've done Titanic, we've done Gladiator, Forrest Gump, Get Out, we've done all sorts. like I say, 160 episodes. We've almost definitely done your favourite film. Round 6 is on the sequel trilogy. By the way, John might put a link in the comments. There's probably a link in the description already, actually. So, yeah, beyondtheboxset.com. The sequel trilogy. Question 26. What dead character tells Rey during her vision in The Force Awakens that these are her first steps? It was Obi-Wan Kenobi. Question 26. Obi-Wan Kenobi. 27. The first line in the sequel trilogy is, "This will begin to make things right." Question 27. This will begin to make things right. And I'll give you a bonus point as well if you said Law San Tekka. And if you did say that, you're officially a massive nerd. Law San Tekka. No, we have not done a Schindler's List prequel, whatever, and we don't plan to. We tried doing a series film recently, it didn't go very well. I would skip over our Room episode. The Room episode. That's a good one. It's right back in the day. Okay, question 28. Which film in the sequel trilogy has the worst score on Rotten Tomatoes? Talking about the critic score. The answer is The Rise of Skywalker, which actually has 52%. Weirdly, The Last Jedi has 91% and The Force Awakens 93%. I thought Last Jedi would be way lower than that. But no, The Rise of Skywalker by a big margin, 52%. So, correct answer is Rise of Skywalker. That's what you need. Question 29. During the filming of The Force Awakens, Harrison Ford broke his ankle doing what? It was rolling under a closing door. Which is one of the saddest things I've ever heard. That literally Indiana Jones himself can no longer roll under a door. It's... yeah. Oh, I needed that. Drunk a bit too much there. Whoops. Question 30. The island of Act 2 harboured Luke Skywalker as he hid from the rest of the galaxy. Which country was this island was shot? I don't know, whatever. Ireland. Question 30. Ireland, or the Republic of Ireland. That is the correct answer for question 30. Question 7. No, round 7. Question 31. Sorry, this is beer like 5 or 6 or something, I don't know. Question 31. Which TV and stage actress played the singing landlady of the Mos Eisley Cantina in the Star Wars Holiday Special, B. Arthur? Question 31. B. Arthur. Damn it, the Mos Eisley Cantina music. That would have been the ideal background music. Oh, just on repeat. That would have been great. Such an idiot. 2 weeks preparation. You'd think I'd have everything. Question 32. Caravan of Courage was the first of 2 TV movies focusing on the adventures of the Ewoks. Question 32. The Ewoks. Question 33. The animated feature, The Clone Wars, takes place in a period between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. So question 33, it takes place between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. Now there are 2 points available here if you get both answers correct. Well, one each. You know, if you get one right and one wrong, you get 1 point. You know how this works. Question 34. Ah, Louise isn't here. I'll get Mr. Porgy to do it. Baby Yoda, or the child, shows us a new thing that the Force can do, which appears in later movies. It is Force healing. Thank you, Porgy. Good. Just to repeat, if you guys didn't hear. Question 34. Force healing. That's the correct answer. Question 35. What do Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. have in common with a Star Wars spin-off? They all have an actor which is in The Mandalorian. Question 35. They all have an actor in The Mandalorian. If you're wondering, it is Gino Esposito. Oh, I don't remember his surname. I'm just going to make something up that'd be slightly racist. Gus from Breaking Bad. He's in it. Let's see. We've also got... What's his name? The guy who... you know what I mean. He is the Mandalorian. And then also there's... what's her name? She's Melissa May in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's also the voice of Mulan. And yeah, she's in an episode as well. You should go watch The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is fantastic. The final episode just came out on Disney Plus here in the UK. Go watch it. It is one of the best shows. Like, literally, it's great. 8 episodes, that's all. It's fantastic. Theme tune, incredible as well. Anyway, sorry, I'm really spinning this out. It's a trap! was said by Admiral Akbar. Question 36, Admiral Akbar. I'm pretty sure you all got that. Question 37. Many Bothans died to bring us this information. Was Mon Mothma. Question 37. Mon Mothma. Question 38. I can take you in warm or I can take you in cold. Was The Mandalorian. So question 38. The Mandalorian. The main character of The Mandalorian does not actually have a name, as far as I'm aware. Oh, no, he does. He does. Okay, well, if anybody has put that, just question it in the comments and John will confirm it for you. I'm not doing it right now. Yeah, okay, John says these people may have seen The Mandalorian. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I don't know. You know what? My parents are watching. Maybe. They may have given up a while ago. You guys should watch The Mandalorian. Come on, Mum and Dad. Actually, it's a good one. You might enjoy it. Dad, you wouldn't. Mum, you might. Question 39. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. I mean, we all knew that one. It's an iconic quote. Not for good reasons, but hey, it's there. The music was good at the time, though. Yeah, good music. Yes, okay, you all seem to be agreeing on the on the name of the Mandalorian. Yeah, whoopsie, my bad. Question 40. Luke, I am your father. Was actually a trick question. Nobody said that. That is the incorrect quote that is often misquoted. I believe the correct quote is, no, I am your father. Said in exactly that tone. Yeah, so that is the quiz. So let's see, what's the next thing? Great. Total up your scores. I've been drinking. Total up your scores, and if you go to beyondtheboxset.com/score, I've set up a little Google form there, and then we can have a little leaderboard. Basically, we can see who wins live. So I am gonna put that on the. I'm gonna put that on the page there. I'm just gonna wait for the responses to come in. So thank you everybody for playing and all that. How's everybody doing in the comments? I don't know. There's an 18-second delay on this, so when I say something, I've got to wait ages for you guys to respond to it. That's probably why I'm quite slow at responding to your comments verbally. Hey, anyway. God, I've done a lot of talking, and this top button has done it right. beyondtheboxer.com/score for your scores, obviously. There's a link in the comments, in the comments and in the description as well. Also, if you need to repeat any questions or answers, you can go to beyondtheboxer.com/quizzes/Star Wars. We have our first person in faking Star Wars. You got 46 points. Very good score. Wait a minute, what is this out of? You guys did very well. I will find out for you. I think it's 47, isn't it? I don't know. I know that 46 isn't the maximum. Oh, God, I should know this already. Oh, I'm awful. I'm so bad at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's out of 48 points so far. The only score is 46 points. So, plenty. So yeah, please total up your scores. Submit them at beyondtheboxset.com/score, and we'll start seeing who's winning. By the way, anybody who is playing this in the future, where this video is no longer live, this Google Sheet will all still be working, but obviously your scores will not appear live on the screen right now. Yeah. Come on. There's going to be more scores coming in. Should I put some music on? Maybe? Let's get that music on. Hey, music! I don't know how the music's going, so I can't dance to it, unfortunately. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, we have our next score. Oh, I need to... You know what? I need to change the formatting of this a little bit. Huh. Better. Okay, I can read better. Let's see if I can make... I'm sorry. Like I say, this is the first time I've done this, so I'm still learning. There we go. So, Quizet Hederich got 28 points, and Faking Star Wars. Oh, what did I want to say? Why do you have to have really long ones? Link Vox and Million got 34 points. Nice. It's good to have two of you. So, are you guys on the same account? Faking Star Wars, you've done very well. So the winners so far still are Faking Star Wars Radio with 46 points. I'm going to wait a little bit longer just for anybody else to input their scores. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this, and before you all start dropping off, which you probably already have because I left a bit of a pause there, I'd like to remind you again that I host a podcast called Beyond the Box Set. Also, John, who's in the comments, he hosts it as well. We're pitching prequels, sequels, and spin-offs to films that don't have any, and you can subscribe to us by going to beyondtheboxset.com and just picking your favourite podcast platform. We've got a new score here. Ant McGinley. Nice to see you, Ant. You got 40. That's very good. 40 points. Also, if you've enjoyed this quiz, two things to plug here. So I'm going to be doing these quarantine quizzes every week. Next week is going to be Harry Potter. So next Friday, 8 p.m, same time, same place. Will be Harry Potter quiz live on YouTube. I will still be wearing a shirt. I can guarantee that. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's got to happen. Mr. Porgy probably won't make a little appearance. Given how scared the dog was, I don't think Lara's going to make an appearance either. But Louise, she's going to be right involved. She's going to be all over it. We just watched all 8 Harry Potters, so quite conveniently, this one's come up. Also, if you do like quizzes, I must recommend to you the Chemic Tavern quiz. John's going to post a link to that in the comments. It's actually a quiz that John does on Facebook every Monday. It's general knowledge, so it's not any kind of TV or film themed. And it's very good. I play it every week. I don't do very well, but hey, it's good fun. John does a good job. So head over to the Chemic Tavern on Facebook. Okay, how many of you are we still looking at here? Sorry, my iPad is slow. 15 people still watching. Wow, crikey. That's a lot of people. And not very many scores. So head to beyondtheboxset.com/score and you can submit your scores there. Oh, I'm covered in dog hair. What is this? Is this from you? Actually, it is. Great, that's what you get for living with a dog. Even the pork gets covered in dog hair. Okay, I'm going to give it one more minute for any live scores to come up on the screen here, and then I'm going to go, because my legs are getting really tired. And actually this bit is still pretty full. I can't use that as an excuse. Yeah. So thanks everybody for playing. I've had a good time. I hope you've had a good time as well. You can subscribe to Beyond the Box Set here on YouTube, and that'll help me and John out a little bit. yeah, Harry Potter quiz next Friday. Chemic Tavern quiz over on Facebook on Monday. Monday at 8:30 p.m. British time. And yeah, thank you everybody for playing. Well done to Faking Star Wars Radio for your 46 points out of 48. That is a high score. I'm quite interested to know which 2 points you didn't get. So, post that in the comments because I will be looking at them afterwards. Great, I'm going to leave you to it. Oh, actually, let's look at the comments a little bit. Nah, nothing that involves me. John's handling it all. You guys are all great. You've done very well. And, yeah, I'll see you next week for Harry Potter. Bye! I've been told to answer Stormtrooper's questions. What are your questions? Where? John, why can't you do this? I don't know what questions. There are so many comments. Oh, Stormduper, you'd like to come on our show and invite her to appear on yours as well?